All right, you guys. Happy Saturday. I'm back. So I'm gonna take a Saturday, and I'm gonna take a Saturday and actually spend maybe between 30 minutes to an hour with you guys, taking your deals, and we're gonna analyze it, evaluate it live. So you guys have any deals, comment below and I'll evaluate it with you live. Okay, taking your deals and then evaluate it, do the research right in front of you, letting you know what I would pay for it, etc., and what the ARV is, and going through the whole thing with you guys live. Happy Saturday. Come on, Jin. Happy Saturday. Come on, you guys. We got 12 people. Smash those thumbs up. Happy Saturday, you guys. So, what do you guys think about the title? I was kind of concerned about the title because I want to make sure that you guys can understand the title. So what it is we're gonna take your deals and I'm gonna analyze it live, so you guys know how I get the ARV. Kind of what kind of formula that we're using for those of you who's new to the channel, and also too is is it a good deal? Is it a bad deal? What I would offer to the seller, how much I'm looking to make on it, etc. What up, what up, what up, you guys? Happy Saturday. I'm glad you guys can make it. Let's give you guys some shout out here. Come on, you guys. We got 20 people. Man, those thumbs should boom, 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 boom. Come on. Ray Ray. Ray Ray, happy Saturday. Ace, happy Saturday. Alfredo Garcia. For some reason, I can pronounce that name. Alfredo, happy Saturday. Royce Johnson, happy Saturday. Giant Lifestyle, happy Friday. Nicholas, happy Friday. How much money do you invest? Do investor wants to pick up a property? Sometime 20-30% won't cut it. Seems like it. Well, Nicholas, it really depends. It depends on your area. It depends on your area, and it depends on the investor. Some investor might be okay with making 20-30,000 on a flip. Some might want, hey, if I put in 30,000 to rehab it, I want to make 30,000 back. If I put 100 in to fix it, I want 100 back, right? And some might be like, hey, they want the 30%. Some might want the 40%. And in a more competitive area, a hotter market, some is okay with making 15, 20,000, 25,000 on a deal. So it's really depend how many bought your products. Dude, Jim, you guys, I am so happy. You guys have been such an amazing subscribers, such an amazing family, with all the support you guys are doing. But yeah, no, we got a lot of people in on the product. So I thank you so much for every single one of you. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you guys invest in me, and I'm gonna invest back in you guys. So thank you so much for everyone that believed in me, prepay for the products. I really truly appreciate it a lot. Fosleen, I don't know if you are on live right now, but if you are, boom, drop the comment. I know that you were trying to ask for, I know that you're trying to ask for the site that you go and prepay for it. I don't know if you did or not, because your name and your email came over differently, so I don't know who it is. But every single one of you guys, I have got your email saved. And so when the product's ready, I'll send it over to you, and then you review it, and then we'll set up a date, and then we'll get on a call with you, okay? So how's you guys' day going? And oh my God, Jim, dude. So thanks a lot. Yep, that is the site. I actually took it off already because the promise was for yesterday, that any one of you could have got in. I was able to do that because I obviously can't do it for so much people, and I know that it was my fault where when I started the live stream, I didn't put it in the description. So I don't know, Maggie, I don't know if you got on there. I don't know if Fosleen, I don't know if you were able to get on there. Maggie, exactly is included with the products that you are selling. So Maggie, is everything that you're gonna need that I believe beside marketing. It's all the contract that we use. I do a video on every single one of them, walking you guys through step by step, filling out the contract, the addendum contract, the double closing contract between you and the buyer, the purchase sale agreement between you and the seller, the addendum. I also add in there an ARV and a rehab calculator where you take the 3 comps that are comparable to that property. You punch it in, it'll spit back a number for you, letting you know what the estimated ARV would be. And then I also put in there the rehab calculator. If you were able to figure out, ask some contractor in your area, figure out kind of what the square footage go for a light cosmetic rehab, a major rehab, then what you do is you punch it into the calculator. It'll spits out a number for you, roughly what the rehab would be, so you can quickly determine and make an offer to the seller. And obviously the most important is the two-part script to talking to the seller. And you guys, to be completely honest with you, in looking at my business right now, to me, the seller script is probably the number one top thing that keeps my business really, really going. And I'll tell you why. Marketing, you can learn, okay? But talking to seller, man, see, the thing is when seller calls in to sell their property, there's only two things. You either catch them at a good time, or you're really good at answering all the questions that is needed and good at talking to them, so you can tie the deal up on the contract, all right? And that's how I was able to tie deal up on the contract, never had to see the property, never had to see the seller, all right? And I was able to do it, and I was competing with people that is going out and looking at a piece of property. Now, I'll tell you why these investors are going out meeting with the seller, because they don't know how to do. And I'm just saying this, all right? It's because they don't know how to do it virtually. Because if you know how to do it virtually, why would you want to spend the time to go out there and meet the seller? Maybe they're thinking the conversion rate might be a little bit better. That could be possible. But I'm telling you, if you could talk to the seller, knowing what to say and how to say it, you'll be able to tie up on the contract, no problem. I have no problem getting contract back like quickly. We actually just tied a deal up on the contract today. I sent it out to the seller yesterday. He asked for 3 days, and he sent it back to me the next day. All right, and that's just being able to tell the seller whatever they needed to give them that peace of mind. All right, and that trust to go ahead and move forward and sign it. I mean, that's probably the script is probably the most important thing in the package. Everything else is just cherry on top, right? So let me see here. But included, Maggie, is that I'm willing. I know that you were on the live stream yesterday and I wasn't able to answer it. But if you want in, go ahead and buy it, and I will make sure that in the email, just make sure put your name, because I don't know if your name is different from your email. But punch it in there, and I promise you guys already that whoever it is, I'll spend 30 minutes with you, role play with you, so you can ask me any question you wanted. All right. And because I want to set you up, once you get the script, I want to set you up so when the seller calls in, you know exactly how to handle them, okay? Anthony, what up? Happy Saturday, good afternoon. Sean C, happy Saturday. Come on, you guys, 31 and boom, 13 likes. Man, come on, Billy in the house. What up? Happy Saturday. Kong, it's important to very clear and transparent with the seller, move with intention. Kong, it is very important to be very clear and transparent with the seller, move with intention. I'm not exactly sure, but yes, I guess that's what the answer is. Yes. D-Ron J, how do you start conversation with a pre-foreclosure when you cold call them? You know what? Don't mention they're in a pre-foreclosure. Just say, hey, my name is D-Ron. I'm with whatever company it is, and I'm with whatever company. We're looking to buy some properties in the area. Do you know anybody, or are you interested in selling your property? We buy them in any condition, any situation. We pay cash. We can close quickly. We're just looking to buy some properties in the area for cash. Do you or know anybody that's interested in selling? Don't have to start off by telling, probate. We don't send out to probate people. We don't send out by saying, oh yeah, sorry about the lost one, etc. No, we just send out a normal traditional, hey, we want to buy we're looking to buy some properties in there. We pay cash, etc. Because we don't want, whoever gets the letter, we don't want to, and like I said, this is my personal opinion, you guys, and personal experience. I know that with other investor or wholesaler, they send out by saying, going off and going off and saying, hey, I kind of know you're losing a loved one, etc. No, but for me, for me is I just say, well, when I get that letter, it seemed like you're targeting me, right? It seemed like you're targeting people like me. But if I just get a letter that say, hey, these people are buying houses in any condition, any situation, then I would just call without being so offended or something like that. And also too is Maggie, please, Maggie, don't spend the money if you're not ready or committed. All right. If you're not ready or committed, then don't spend the money. Don't waste your money. But if you are ready and committed, all right, to make this business successful, I promise you that you're going to destroy it. Once you master the script, you're going to kill it. Okay. And I honestly, you guys, yes, there's no refund, no exchange. The only refund or exchange you're gonna get is within yourself, or it's for you to do that first wholesale deal. All right, it's for you to do that wholesale deal, and that's how you're gonna get a refund. There's no refund, no exchange. Period. Only buy if you are ready and committed. Okay. But the thing is, you guys gotta understand that if you only do, I was actually watching, I don't know if you guys, so I actually saw this quote, and it said, you can, if you only do what you cannot be more than what you are or who you are. All right. So if you can only do what you can, because most people I get them text say, oh yeah, you know what? I like the ideas of this business. I want to jump into wholesaling, but I'm working a full-time job. How can I make it happen? If you only do what you can never be more than what you are. All right, you guys. So to get to the next level, you have to push. You have to do whatever required of you to push to the next level. And it's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. All right. At first, when you first start out, it's going to be rough. But I promise you, once you start collecting in the cash, then you can start using your cash and then leverage, and then life is going to be much, much easier. All right. It's going to be much easier because now you can out-task, right? Now you can outsource whatever you don't like. Like, let's say, the biggest thing is when you send out the marketing is getting all the seller incoming calls, and that takes the most time. But once you have the money, you can start hiring people to do that for you. Now, let me tell you guys about the script. We can take the script. I can hand it to anybody that speaks good English. They don't need to know anything about real estate. So all the girls that we hire, even my purchase manager, do not know anything about real estate, right? That they don't know anything about real estate. They don't know pre-foreclosure. They don't know short. They don't know anything about real estate. But what it is we tell them, here's the script, study it, and then we role play with them. All right, we role play with them, and if they're able to use that script and tie you up in the contract, I really don't see why you couldn't do it. All right, why you couldn't do it. So when I first started, that was the biggest thing that I missed because I don't know how to talk to seller. But anyways, you guys, enough of me trying to talk about that. Shelly, happy Saturday. Man, I can't pronounce your name. Nezam. I was thinking about going. I really want to pronounce your guys' name, so I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go on Google, and I'm gonna type in your name and see if they can pronounce it. Let me see here. I want to pick your name really quick here. Hold on. Yes, Maggie, $4.95. Nezam. Nezam. Okay, how to pronounce. Nezam. I don't even know if that's right or not. Nezam. DeAndre, happy Saturday. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Welcome to your journey. Can you wholesale to another wholesaler? Absolutely. As long as there's a profit for everybody, yes. I've seen where, and I've heard, and I've seen my mentor that one of his guy over in his states that what he does is he tied up in a contract, he assigned it over to another guy, that guy assigned it to another guy, and that guy assigned it to another guy. So it happens like 3 to 4, and they all make a profit from it because the spread is was so large. Danny Ross, what up? Happy Saturday. The house in my area sell for around 6,000. Oh, dude, ARV is 16 to 29. Is it a deal in there somewhere? Well, your profit margin is not going to be so high because the resale of the house is so low. But let's go ahead and do it. 29 minus 30%. So you're down to 20. Now you got to figure out what the rehab is. And then you got to minus in your fee. But man, $6,000 house. And it also depends on the area. So you really gotta know your market, figure out the area, what kind of stuff buyers are buying in that area for. Call some realtor, connect with them, go to your local RIA, connect with people, and start talking. I mean, 6,000 sounds to me like an amazing price, because in my area, there's no way, right? So so you gotta know. Anthony, how many hours do you work per week? Not much. The goal is to work less and make more. Right now, I would say roughly about 20 hours or less. I actually spend a lot of time with you guys too. Shelly, Atlanta, what up? Okay, you guys. Jay, hey Con, does your concept work in UK? Jay, Jay, now I'm gonna tell you stuff. If I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know, but I know that people wholesale all across the U.S. and you can be in another country and being able to wholesale here. I just don't know if you can do it in the UK. Yo, Kong should hire a Jin. That dude shows. I know, man. Maggie, you're right. I was actually, I know, Jin, dude. Thank you so much for all the support, man, and answering all the questions. I really appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you when I'm hitting over in Hagerstown, Maryland. You guys, we're coming over to Maryland in June, the second week of June, and we're gonna be there on Thursday for the Hub City RIA. So if you guys are in the area, if you guys want to connect, do some high five, have a little lunch, then come and meet up with me. The wife will be there. Maybe you guys can ask us some questions. We need another interview between you and Maxwell. All right, well, maybe I'll reach out to him again. All right, you guys. So let's get right into it. I spent 17 minutes and haven't even got into the deal. Drop me any deal that you're working on right now that you are okay with sharing with everybody, because I'm gonna need the address. So here's the number I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need the address. I'm gonna need the address. I'm gonna need what the rehab cost will be, and So I need an address. I need what the rehab cost will be if you talk to the seller, and then I'm gonna pull up and see if we got the same ARV and things like that. Emperor, what up, man? Hey, Kong, you're killing it. I'm trying, man. Thank you. Ben, is the wholesaling deal market saturated? No, not at all, Ben. I mean, doesn't matter what business you're gonna get into. There's gonna be competition. There's gonna be tons of competitions, but you got to tell yourself that you're gonna work harder and outbeat your competitions. That's the only way. And if you have the money, then to outbeat your competition, then outmarket them. All right. But if you first start out, any business is competitive, man. So, but to stand out, you must outwork them. When I first started, people said the same thing. Market's going down. A lot of people right now are getting into real estate, etc. And my wife and our goal at that time was we're going to dominate our market. We're going to dominate, and we're going to do whatever it is. And we're working I don't know, man. We're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day, weekends, 7 days a week, weekends, everything like that to make it happen. All right. And we don't let that distract us about, there's too much competition. I hear so many people say too much competition, this and that, but dude, which mean you gotta work. You gotta put out more hustle. All right, you guys. So Saturday deal evaluation, is that a good name or is that a bad name? You guys, is that a good name or is that a bad name? Basically what it is taking your deals and then evaluate or analyze it live. All right, so drop in a comment what deal you're working on right now, you guys. I'm gonna walk you through how to figure out the ARV how to figure out all the numbers, what to offer to the seller, how much you want to make on it, anything like that. Oh man, anybody working on anything? Hey Kong, being based in the UK, do you think I can do deals in the US just off the phone? Jay, yes, I think you can. Jay, you should check out the website or Bigger Pockets or a Facebook page called Wholesaling Houses Full Time. I promise you, if you go on there, I think there might be some people on there that's from the UK that you can connect with. Saturday deal or no deal? Oh, dude, that's a good one. Saturday deal or no deal? So what do you guys think about that name? Saturday deal or no deal? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I wonder if I can change it. You guys, come on, man. Any deals you guys are working on? You guys got to be working on some kind of a deal. Anybody working on any deal? Any deal that we can talk about? Any deal that we can analyze? Any deal that we can say deal or no deal? Jin, I have a few properties I'm working with. Have very good rapport with seller. That's good. I don't mind giving out address. Dude, drop it in the comment. Let's do it. I don't mind. Brave soul. Drop it in the comment. Yokong, is Atlanta a good market to start wholesaling? I feel like I'm late in the game. Dude, there's never late in the game, bro. Oh, I don't know why I say that. It could be a girl on the other. No, it's never too late. Go ahead and just start networking. Like, don't worry about anything else. Just start networking, putting out your name, etc. But I don't know anything about Atlanta, to be honest with you. What I heard is that it is, go ahead and pop that in. Go ahead and go to that Facebook group, the Wholesaling Houses Full Time or Bigger Pockets, and just start reaching out to people and start connecting and networking. And you will soon find out if it's a market where, I promise you, any market, you'll find somebody that's crushing it, all right? You'll find somebody that's going to crush it. And you guys, in life, there's never something for nothing. So if you find somebody that's crushing in your market, find a way to add value instead of saying, hey, can you help me? Well, hey, you know what? What can I do for you in exchange? You give me some tips, you give me some guidance. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, etc. All right, you guys, there's never something for nothing in life, all right? So you got to find a way to add value. All right, Jen, here goes. 99 Franklin Avenue, Saddlebrook, New Jersey. All right, so the first thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to punch it into Redfin. So what I'm going to do is, Jen, okay, I'm going to ask you first now. What do you think the ARV is? And also too is, what is the rehab number? Manfred, glad you can make it. Happy Saturday. Nikki, happy Saturday. I'm the only one call her. I'm competing with different investor. Okay. Jin, what is the ARV? What do you think the ARV is? And what is the rehab cost? Pop it in here. Pop it in the comments so I know. I'm going to search it right now. I'm going to punch it into Redfin. Come on, you guys. 37. Smash those like. Yesterday, I was reading a comment when I was going live. I don't know whose name it was, but they were saying, hey, thumbs for Kong. That's really funny. Okay, so 50K in rehab. Crypto. Hey, Kong, what up, man? Happy Saturday. So 50 in rehab. ARV is 330. I'm going to write this down really quick here. So ARV 330. Rehab is 50. Okay, now tell me, what are you looking to tie up on a contract at, Jen? And what are you looking to make? 9 to 5, RE Real Estates. Happy Saturday. Glad that you guys can make it. Come on, you guys. We got 41 people. Boom, smash those thumbs up. Orange. Okay, there's another. You know what? Okay, Orange. The thing is, mobile home, anything that's older than 1980, don't even, don't even bother looking into it. Because if you're gonna spend the time to look into it, because anything that's older, you know, bank can't finance, bank won't finance it. So a lot of times, anything that's older, most cash buyer, you know, won't buy it to fix and flip it because, you know, because they can't sell it to a traditional buyer. So anything that's 84 or newer, or 80 or newer, I think then you can. But if you want, you know, but if you want to spend time looking, just looking for stick built. Mark, happy Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna analyze. Sorry, Jin. Hold on a second, man. 99. See, I can't even spell, so I gotta go back and look. Franklin Avenue. Franklin Avenue. NY, or is it NJ? Hold on a second. Franklin Avenue. I'm sorry, you guys. Franklin Avenue, Saddlebrook. Saddlebrook. Found it. I hope it's a single family home. Oh, perfect. Yep. Okay. So on here, I'm on Redfin right now. So Redfin here. So basically Redfin, I'll go to Redfin, I'll go to Zillow. But typically Redfin, I'll go down on the bottom and I can try to see if I can figure it out first. So Redfin estimated that this property is worth $250. I guess that's in an as-is condition or something. But let me go. So I would go down. So if you go down, you see a map. And it will, so here's the property that you're looking to put under contract, all right? Can you guys see that? But you guys go there, you guys should be seeing it. It has like a little teardrop kind of look, but that's your property you're looking at. And then around it, it'll show you what property are selling for, and then you're going to try now match it to this property. So on Redfin, it doesn't tell me how many bedroom and bathroom. So Jin, I'm going to try to see if other sites have it. So I'm going to go to the next one I like. It is also, I like is iComps. So let me see here, copy and paste. And the thing I really want to know from you guys is drop it in the comment. Is this something that's helpful to you or not? Because obviously I don't want to spend the time, an hour, if it's not going to help you guys at all. Is this like, am I doing this? Does this help you guys at all? Drop it in a comment. Let me know, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Because I really want, you know, obviously trying to add value to you guys for your time. Okay, so when I go to iComps estimated this property at 260. So we got Redfin estimated at 250. iComps estimated at 260. And then let me see. And when you go to iComps, okay, it tells so it doesn't say any bedroom or bathrooms. It's built in the 1900s. So Jin, okay, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Thanks, buddy. So it's a 3-2. And then it's 1,200 square feet. And then what it is as you guys can see, when you go into iComps, there is a map on your right-hand side, and it will show you property that are selling for around it. And then what you want to do is you want to match up to the property that you're looking at. Okay, here's the 3-2, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. This one is 2,100 square feet. It's a little bit, it's bigger, almost twice the size, and it's 457. And Jin estimated this one to be 330. So we'll see. Here's another one. It doesn't say how many bedroom or bathroom. It's built in 1948. Here's a 4 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,400 square feet. So this one is a 4. Okay. So this is a 3-2, 1,200 square feet. This is a 4-1, 1,400 square feet. So and this one price here, this one sold for $330. So I'm going to tell you guys something here. So this property we're looking at is the 3-2, and this one here is a 4-1, 1,400 square feet. To me, that is pretty similar. All right, pretty similar enough to kind of get a ball figure of what the ARV would be. So so basically I'm trying to say is I'm going to compare the 3-2 with the 4-1, all right? If there's nothing else around it that are 3-2 that are similar, all right? So I don't get to see any interior pictures, so I don't know if this is like updated or not, because you want to know if this is updated or not, all right? If this is updated or not, does it have granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, tile surround sound, laminate flooring or hardwood, etc. And you guys, when I first started, in real estate, I don't even know what backsplash is. I don't even know what insulation is, all right? I didn't even know what insulation is, all right? I didn't even know what laminate flooring is. So for those of you who are new into the game and are worried about, oh, I don't know anything, it's okay. If I don't know anything either. So this one here said 330. So let me go. So you want to, so basically what it is you want to stay within half a mile if you can, and then go to a mile, and then if you can't find anything, then go to 2 mile, all right? So start close and then go further out if you can't find comparables, all right, you guys? Oh man, we got 50 something. Smash those thumbs up. So let me see here. So here's one right here. It's a 3-2, okay, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, very close, very similar. 1,200 square feet, 370,000. And let me see here. Here's the 4-1 that we looked at. Here's another 3-2. So for 430, huh? So Jin, I'm thinking. So basically, I'm looking at this property here, but I can't see interior pictures. But it's very, very similar, man. It's a 3-2, so probably I even guessed that the ARV could be 370. Maybe the 330. Maybe it's not updated, but but this is very, very similar to your property that you're looking at, and it's like on the same Franklin. I mean, it's on the same street. And then there's this one here. This one is a 3-2. And it's 1,200 square feet. It's priced at $430. So, but it's a little bit further out compared to the one that we're looking at. Here's yours. Here's the 370, and then here's the 4. You know, it's in a different, but it's not that far out. It's only 0.18 miles, and that one sold for $430. Okay. So, you know what? I'm not going to do, let me see here, one more. Here's another one. It's 3-2, 1,400 square. Okay, Jin, dude, I'm not going to do any more research. I think the ARV would be, 330. So maybe now you can offer the seller a little bit higher. Okay, so now we figure out our ARV. You guys drop me in a comment. Does that make sense at all? What I just did? So I researched it, and I found some similar property. And if I were to estimate this property, Jin, I would say it's 370. Okay, so 370. Now you got to minus the 30%. Why are you minusing the 30%? You minus the 30% because that's what most investor would like to make on their money is 30% discount. They would like 30% discount from the ARV. So I'm gonna minus 30%. Or times 70%. It's exact same thing, times 70%, all right? So that brings us down to so 370 minus 30%. That brings us down to 259. So what that means, so that brings us down to 259. I'll tell you what that means. And you guys drop me in a comment and let me know, does this help at all? Does this help? Please let me know. So that means after all the repairs, the investor wants to be all in, ready to put it on the market at 259. All right. So they want to be all in, ready to go at 259 after all the fixing, everything like that. So now what you want to do is that you're at the 259. Now you got to minus the rehab. So Jim said that this property is going to cost $50,000 to repair. You minus $50,000. So that puts us at 209. So that means the investor would buy this property at $209,000 if all the numbers is correct. which means the rehab number is correct, the ARV is correct, all right? But all we do is estimating. So which means this investor would buy this property from you at 209. So your goal is to get it less than 209. Does that make sense? She refused to offer 210. She refused to offer 210. Jin, guess what I'm gonna do for you, bro? I'll do it right now. If you don't mind, if you don't mind sharing the phone number, I'm gonna maybe I can come in as a different company and then talk to her and then see if I can offer her maybe now if I offer her less and then she look at your offer, she might like your offer better than the first time. But anyways, you guys, so now 209 is what the investor would buy it for. Now your goal is to get it less than 209, which means that's how much you want to make. That's the spread that you want to make. So if you want to make 5,000, then minus 5, that puts you at 204. So which means now you gotta tie this property up at 204, and then you're gonna mark it out to your buy at 209, so you make 5,000. Does that make sense, you guys? And all the closing costs, okay. And I always forget to talk to you guys about earnest money, closing costs on my deals, and I apologize, all right? Earnest money, you guys, can be from $1 to whatever, all right? Can be from $1 to 500, $1,000. Now, before that, I put that, before that, when I first started, my earnest money was like between 50 to $100. Now, every single one of my agreement, all right, that I sent out to the seller, 500. So when you see, when you see my checks that said 10,500, 500 is my earnest money. All right, 500 is my earnest money. That's what we sent out. 500. All right, is the earnest money. I got this, Jim. You got it, bro. Dude, yeah, lock it up. So let's just say the investor would buy from you for 209. Let's just say you want to make 10,000. Then which means you got to tie the property at 199. And then once you tie it up at 199, you're going to mark it out to your buyer at 209. Does that make sense, you guys? Does that make sense? Drop me a comment. Let me know. And that's pretty much it. So, Jin, there you go, bro. Hopefully that will help you guys out. So let's read some comments. Crystal, good strategy, Kong. I like what I hear, Kong. You rock. Thanks a lot. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the channel and the family. Carmelila, Kim. Oh man, forget it. Happy Saturday. Joe Johnson. Yes. Happy Saturday. 286 Congress Street, Saddlebrook, New Jersey, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. This one sold for $325. Okay, well, let me look at that one. Maybe we can find some pictures. So let's see if it's updated. 286. Okay, found it. So basically, I'm just going on Redfin. Jin, I don't know if this you said it's just, yeah, so it's just sold for $325, but based on the picture I saw on Redfin, obviously I don't know if this is a recent picture or not, but it definitely does not look updated. And yeah, it does not look updated to me at all. So I don't know how I'm gonna find out pictures. And that's the thing with if you have access to the MLS, it's gonna help you guys tremendously. You'll be able to see, current pictures on there if there is or something like that. Except there is more picture on Zillow. Okay. All right, Jen. Let me see, bro. Oh, whoops. Sorry, went to the wrong one. Jen, quick question for you. Is this a off-market deal or is this a for sale by owner, or it's probably not for sale by owner, right? Otherwise, you would there would be so many people calling her in it right now. Okay. So here's the picture. Sold for $325 back in December 12th, 2017. It looks nice. So maybe there has been some work. So I just want to go ahead and see the inside. To me, that's pretty outdated. The kitchen is outdated. So I'm gonna look at it really quick. Okay, Jen, done. Dude, this property here, it's outdated. So I probably think that in perfect condition, the property you're looking at probably is going to worth about 370. This one here is outdated. That's why it sold for 325. Does that make sense, you guys? So once it's in perfect conditions with all the granite top, stainless steel appliances, but you also got to make sure that in that neighborhood, in that neighborhood, look for some houses around there and see if it has all the, granite countertop, all the bell and whistle, because when whoever wants to remodel, they want to match it, okay? Off-market deal, man. Good for you, bro. Good for you. I never call for sell by owner. Yeah, you guys, all the Craigslist, dude, those ones you got to pound hard, man. So fully fixed up. Done. It's a neighborhood where you can put granite. Dude, done, man. So this property here, it's probably in your 370 plus, because as you can see on the other, just in a little bit different neighborhood. It's not that far out, and I don't know why a 3.2 sold for 400 and something. So, dude, what I would do is, okay, Jen, what is she asking right now? What is she asking for the price? Dude, this is a 101, bro. Lewis, Las Vegas, happy Saturday. Very competitive. Yes, Las Vegas is very, very competitive right now. So to outbeat your competition, you got to hustle more than your competition. That's either spending more money on marketing, or you just got to pound the phone, calling all the realtor, etc. She wants 290 5 months ago. Okay. Have you follow up with her? Yep. You know what, Jen? Call her up and then do your thing, man. 290 from, so it needs 50,000. So it's 370. What do you think about that market? If buyer would pay 20% or 25%? And you guys, here's another thing. Also, too, is if you know your market, the more you know your market, the better it will be, because instead of getting it under discount at 30%, maybe buyers in that area would buy it at 20%. So let me give you an example. So if we were to tie this property up under contract at a 20% discount, where we know that our buyer in there willing to pay for a 20% discount instead of 30%, I'll tell you how much of a price difference. So we go 370 minus 20%. That puts you at 296, and I'll minus 50,000. So that puts now at 246. As you guys can see earlier, we have to tie the seller under contract at 209. But since we know that there's buyer in there that's willing to pay 20% instead of 30%, you now can tie the property up under contract for less than 246, and you'll be able to make your profit. So if you want to make 5,000, you can put in an offer at 241, and as you guys can see how much of a difference that is. All right, so knowing your market is also very, very crucial when it comes to, and then having your buyers list is also crucial to help you being able to put more deals under contract. This is a B-class neighborhood. It's hard to get that 70 ARV. Yeah, Jim, dude, maybe you have to go 20. I don't know if I read your question right, but go ahead and go 20 to 25% and try to lock it up. Once you lock it up, you market it, and you find some buyers. You find some buyers in the area and kind of see what the feedback is. And you guys, once the seller have come in contact, have agreed to you, have agreed in that purchase and sell contract, it's so much easier to try to talk to them now and work with them and see if they're willing to work with you once they come into an agreement. All right, once they come into an agreement, it's a lot easier to work with them and renegotiate on the price and try to make it work. All right, but obviously you don't want to come in and tie it at full price or 10% off and then and do it like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say is tie it up under contract at a discount that that you can find your buyer, and then the key is just to tie it up and then go ahead and work from there. Okay, you guys. I got 15 minutes. Okay, 15-minute Orange. Let's take your address here. Let's do one more. And you guys, drop a comment. Let me know, does it help or not? Do you have a script I can download? Francisco. Jin, you want to let Francisco know? David, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Human, I think that's how you pronounce it. Happy Saturday. Just want to give you guys some shout out. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna work on this one right now. 218 Ryland Street, Mobile. Man, I wish when I first started, I'll find a channel like this. It would help so much, man. Taking the deals and analyze it. But you guys let me know if it helps you or not. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta go back and read the spelling. 218 Ryland. Rylands. For some reason, it doesn't show up. Street, mobile. So let me see here. I might just have to go to, okay, I might have to go to Zillow. I really like, I like Redfin, that's why. Oh, I found it. If this is boring, you guys, let me know. Oh, okay, so this is a 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,600 square feet. Zillow estimated about 42,000. Okay, now we're gonna need some numbers. What do you think the ARV is, and what is the rehab? What is the estimated rehab? Orange balk on cop. Okay, forget it. Orange. What is the asking price? What is the rehab? What is the estimated rehab? And what do you think the ARV would be? This one come from Maggie. Maybe I should slow down. I'm halfway through your videos, Kong, but you are putting out so many video lately that is hard to catch up. Maybe I should slow down. What do you think? Jen is laughing. So what do you think, Orange? So the rehab is 20. What do you think the ARV is? So the rehab 20. What do you estimate the ARV? And what is the asking price? No, never. I totally need your drive and passion. Crystal, thanks. Crystal, are you new to the game? How long have you been in it? Ray, watch it at 1.5 speed. Orange, so let me know what is the I'm gonna try to figure out the ARV right now, but I want to know from you, what do you think the ARV would be? We got about 10 minutes. What do you think the ARV would be? What do you think the ARV is, and what is the asking price? Asking price ARV. I'm not sure about ARV. I'm having a hard time with that. Okay, no problem. We'll figure out right now, but I need to know what the seller asking price is. So here we go. So Zillow estimated to be 42,000. I'm gonna try to Redfin right now and see. Since I got the full address, see if Redfin has it. Nope, Redfin doesn't have it. So I'm gonna go to iComps. So pretty much, I mean, all it is I'm doing the exact same thing. Okay, iComps estimate to be 41,000. And okay, the property that she's looking at, you guys, if you can see the map here, it seems like comparables are pretty There's some similar one. There's some comparables over here. There's one right here that is a 4-bedroom. I don't know that thing. 4-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,500 square feet, and that one sold for 29,000, and that's within the same kind of area. Here's another one here. This is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 40,000. Here's a 45,000 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Here's a 2-bedroom. Here's a 2-bed, 1-bath. I'm gonna look at this one. I'm gonna see if I can find some pictures. So we're gonna go to Zillow. Can't see any pictures. Now I'm gonna take that address. I'm gonna put it on. Oops, sorry, that's a different. That's the. I'm gonna take. Oh no. I'm gonna go take that address. I'm gonna go to the next one which is Trulia. Trulia estimated to be 26,000. I'm gonna go to realtor.com. Realtor.com estimated to be 64. So it's they're pretty. So the only thing that is close is the 41, and then Zillow is at 48. Here's the comps that sold for 29, but I can't see pictures, so I don't know if it's updated or not. But just by looking at this, so if I go ahead and take all of them and add together, I'll take the 26,000 plus the 26,000 seems pretty. 218. Is that the property? Yeah. Okay. So that is the property. So plus 64, and then plus Zillow 48, and then iComps is 41, equal 179, and I'm going to divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I took all the sites of the estimated ARV, I add them up, and then I'm going to divide it by the amount of site that I visit, which is 4, and estimated this property about 44,000. Okay, it estimated that this property is about 44,000. So that's just a rough estimate. I gotta go and be able to find out. Here's one here that is at 33 bedroom, 2 bath. I just need to see some pictures. Because basically what it is we need to see some pictures to know if the property is updated or not. Oh God, this one is auction, but it's sold for 34. And I'm going to show you guys how just quickly, roughly estimate. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the ARV as 44,000. All right, or maybe I'm just gonna go and be conservative and say it's gonna worth ARV is 40,000. Don't spend any more time, you guys. I mean, to me, okay, when I look at that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and figure out what the seller's asking. So, Orange, what is the seller asking price? Luke, what up? Happy Saturday. Glad you can make it, buddy. Orange, what is the seller asking price on it? So I'm gonna go 40 minus 30%. That puts us down to 28,000. And then now you got to know what is the repair. Do you tell me the repair? Yes, you did. So minus 20. Oh, that puts you now at 8,000. So estimated ARV is 40,000 minus the 30%. That puts you down 28 minus the 20. That's 8,000. So now if you want to make 5,000, Orange, you got to offer the seller 3,000 for the property. Kong seller was asking 10 for, I think you can get him down 7,000. You know, if it's free and clear, that's not fall apart at all. I think you can get him down 7,000 to lock it up under 3,000, and then you can see if you can make a $5,000 assignment fee. Because if you go 40 as the ARV, we're being conservative, or that's just an estimate, but I would call some realtor to find out. I minus the 30%. That puts you down 28. I minus, it costs 20,000 to fix it up, down at 8. So 8 is what the investor would buy it at. And then now I'm going to minus the 5,000 you want to make. So you got to lock this property up under contract for 3,000 or less, or 3,000 if you want to make 5. So if you only want to make 1,000, then lock it up at 7. You want to make 2,000, lock it up at 6. Does that make sense, you guys? Does that make sense? Okay, thanks. I already have it under contract for 4. We went through all of that. You got it under contract for 4. Dang, there you go. Now you just need to market. And or Orange, have you marketed the property yet? We went through the whole thing, and then he or she told me that got under contract for 4. So have you sent it? No? Well, you better do it right now. Maybe you should get off this live stream and then just start popping it up on Craigslist, calling all the local realtor, send it out to your buyers. What are you waiting for? David, can we hear you talk to a realtor so we know how to talk to them to ask about ARV? Absolutely, man. Well, I'm going to have to tell them that this is going to be recorded right now. I'll do it right now. So I'm going to try to find some realtor in this area. And I'm going to call realtor. Request consultant. Let me see here. There should be some realtor name around here that I can call. Normally it would show up on the side here. I don't know why. This one doesn't. Oh, here's the guy. I want to make sure I can pronounce his name. Simon. Yep, his name is easy. I don't have the phone number though. Okay, Simon. He doesn't have a phone number. Okay, so Simon is probably with Redfin. Yeah, so Simon's with Redfin. So he doesn't have a phone number. So maybe I'll just call this. I'm just going to call this number here. Oh man, we passed the time. I'm going to call. Wait, which one are we looking at?
The number you dialed is not a working number. Please check the...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that on the next live. For some reason, I tried this number they have, but it said it's disconnected. Yeah, oh, my bad. Hold on. You guys, let me know if this helped.
We'll be with you shortly.
Hudson, happy Saturday. AV Henry, happy Saturday. Yeah, I think this is gonna take too much time. I think it's gonna take too much time. Maybe I'll do it on the next one. But not a problem at all. I can get on the phone and talk to the realtor, so you guys can hear in. No problem. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna give you guys some quick shout out. We've been on the live for about an hour already. So Ace Marketing LLC, Kong, do you do probate? Yes, sir. Lane Doe, hey Kong, this is my first time on your live stream. A bit late, but I'm here. Well, congrats. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. I'm glad that you're able to make it. Been checking out your video. You beast, bro. Thanks. Do you have a script I can follow? Lane Doe, the script is aimed for free. It is a no refund, no exchange, and it's $4.97 that I just finished up. I call it my amazing seller script, because you can take the script, you can turn it into anybody. They just need to learn. They just need to practice, master the script, and you should be able to get deal under contract. Once you start and be consistent with your marketing, and I promise, if you are consistent with your marketing, and if you are getting calls coming in, you should be able to tie you up under contract. All right, because we have girls that we train for a week, and then we just pop them on the phone. My purchase manager, I train her for about a week and a half or two, pop her on the phone, and she was able to follow the script, tie you up under contract, knowing nothing about real estate. So I believe that if they can do it, so can you, right? As long as you can speak English, then yeah. And the thing is, you guys, you can take the script. Let's just say you don't want to talk to seller on the phone. You can take the script, give it to somebody that likes to be on the phone, that likes to talk on the phone, that are good with, that are people person. Have them practice the script, and then have them take down the lead for you. Okay? Have them take down the lead for you. Maybe for some of you guys, you want to grow your business, or maybe now you have some money where you want to, you want to use Pat Live. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pat Live. Pat Live is an answer center where you can hand them the script, and they will get people picking up the call for you and filter the call. And you guys, to me, honestly, the script, like when I first wanted to put it out there, I kind of didn't really want to put it out there. I didn't want to create competition, etc. Because I know how powerful it is. And I'm not just, when you guys know, when you guys use it, you guys will know what I mean. Let me know if you want to call Kong just to talk real estate, or for the channel. All right, buddy. My first live with you too, Chrissy. Nice. Welcome to the channel and the family. Come on, you guys. We got 55 people. Smash those thumbs up. I'm going to give you guys some quick shout out, and I wish you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. I'll try to be on time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, and I'll do a live, I'll do a deal, a Saturday deal or no deal. That's going to be the title, deal or no deal, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, if possible. A lot of times, because I just came back from the gym, so a lot of times my wife's trainer, he might call, and then we might just have to bounce. So that's why I'm late sometime. Boom, boom, boom! Smash those thumbs up. That's right. David, happy Friday. Do you have all your potential buyer go to inspect the property at one time or at separate time? It really depends. If the property is vacant, we send them out all at once. Or if there's a large group, then, if there's like 5 of them or something like that, I'll split up into 2, But if the seller's there, then typically I would only have like 2 buyers there, all right? Because I don't want to overwhelm. And then we also have someone that can facilitate the showing as well. If it's a buyer that we have always done business with, I can, that we can trust, we send them out there. We send them out there with the, just to meet the seller in person by themselves. Yesterday, I was in the call with the wife. All right, before I'm going to wrap this up very soon, you guys. Yesterday, hold on. I just want to text the wife. She see if she's ready. If she's not ready, maybe I can spend a little bit more time with you guys. But yesterday, I was in the call. I was in the call. I was in the car, and I was driving, and then I got a guy that was referred to me by another agent, by another investor, saying that Kong does a lot of, he does a lot of wholesaling in the area. Dude, I wish I could have recorded that phone call for you guys, because some of you guys want to be like, hey, how do you talk to your cash buyer, etc. I wish I could have recorded the phone call, because you guys could have learned. There's a lot of information on that call, because he was asking me all the questions that a cash buyer would ask. So, and then it would have been nice if you guys can listen to how I come back and how I talk to them, how I answer all the questions. But now I represent myself as just part of the company. I'm not the guy that make the decision. I always represent myself as part of the company. And the reason why, I'll tell you guys the reason why now. I'm really starting to shift because a lot of time the buyer will have an issue with how much our wholesaler makes on the fee. So I could say, hey, you know what? I could go ahead and say, dude, you know what? I don't make all this fee. You know, it's split up into 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. You know, we got a whole group here, right? So now they'll be like, oh, okay, so Kong's not making all the profit by himself. Watch Everything by Kong, Kent Clower, Chris Rude, etc. Yeah, man, those are some top player. I don't know if I can compete with those guys, but no, those are some great guy. I can't even pronounce his name now. Anybody wants cash buyer for vacant? I got a list. Anyways, you guys, Sting, happy Saturday. How do you explain to seller that you are not able to buy his house and a month has gone by? Great questions. So when you tie the property up on a contract, make sure you use the formula. And a lot of times, yes, maybe you can underestimate the ARV, which is the after in perfect condition. Maybe you underestimate the rehab, okay? So what it is once you tie it up and then you market it, right? You market your contract, say I got a wholesale deal here, and your buyer comes in and your buyer, your buyer maybe run his number, drive by the property and say, hey, it's too much, I don't like it, etc. Now you can come back, right? You can come back and you can go ahead and you can come back and you can go ahead and tell the seller, hey, you know what? We dived into more of the research. We drove by, looked at the property, or maybe you have your buyer went through and did a walkthrough on the property already, or maybe when it comes down where you totally don't have any buyers, then maybe you could have a friend, a family, or some member like that, or maybe you walk through the property, check the property out, make sure if there's any, and then you can come back and tell the seller, hey, there's too much repair on this property. We thought that the repair was this much, or we thought the ARV was this much, but when we pay for a realtor to do with the CMA or to run the comps or whatever it is, they came back and told us that the property is worth way less than what we have initially talked about, or the AR or the repair cost is way higher than what we talk about. So at this time, we won't be able to move forward, but we still love to, buy the property if we can make the number make sense for you and for us. And then at that time, you open up for negotiation again. So now you open up for negotiating with the seller again to negotiate to see if you can tie the deal up under contract for a lower price, because once you market, you're going to start getting some feedback from your buyer, from your potential buyer. You're going to get some feedback. They're going to tell you, you know what, it's too high. It's too high. Well, you ask them, so where do you need to be in price for it to work for you? I always ask them, where do you need to be for it to work? In case you can't find another buyer, you can come back, if you can't find another buyer, the buyer that say, hey, at 100 it won't work for me, I got to buy this thing at 70. So now you'll be like, times go by, you don't have any other buyers gonna make you an offer or give you a number, then you go back and renegotiate with the seller and say, hey, now you have to tie it up under less than 70, and make sure you double check with your buyer, see if they're still ready to go. I tell my buyer, are you ready to go if we could make it work at 70,000? And if your buyer said yes, boom, then go ahead and renegotiate and lock it up under at a lower price. And at that time, just start negotiating with the seller again. And if the seller wants it, he move forward. If he doesn't, then you just have to cancel the deal. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, you guys, that's enough. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Saturday, you guys. I wish you guys the best Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Again, I'll try to make it on time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard every Sunday. I will answer any question you guys have about wholesaling houses. And if I don't understand, if I don't know the answer to it, I'll let you guys know up front that I don't know, but I hope I do. And that way I'll be able to move and direct you guys in the right direction. Thank you so much, you guys. And if you guys are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button if you're interested in learning about wholesaling, and not just wholesaling, but I'll teach you guys how to do it virtually. All right. And if you do like this video, and if it does add some kind of value to you, smash that thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.